Hey guys, it's Rachel here with Senza Tempo Cane Corso with the puppy update as promised. Oh, I'm gonna move these guys over to their mama. Oh, got some. Dude, look at these huge babies. Huge babies. Oh, big old babies. Here's your mama. Oh, poor baby. I'm sorry, did I scare you? Did I scare you, sugars? Did I scare you, sugars? Come here, chunky monkey. Come here, chunks. Big old chunks. Oh. And last but not least. Oh. Come here, sugars. I know. There you go. I know. There you go. There you go. Oh. Alright. I'm going to plop my butt down. Alright. Hi, Cashmere. You a good girl? That's right. Yes, you are. I love them all so much. Are you trying to nurse? Here. Here, there's your mama. Go over there and nurse. Is that pretty, Brindle? Tell you what, man, these other blacks, I don't see them brindling yet. Doesn't mean they won't. But man, they sure are not brindling right away.
One man is though. Where is he? This big man. Yeah.
Do you see brindle on him?
I mean, he's just lighter.
Yeah, he's very brown.
Okay. Oh, I think he's about to poop.
Is he really? Oh gosh.
I think he just likes the scratches, maybe. He's a very strong man. Too big man.
Look at that face.
Maybe this isn't him. I don't know. I remember him being bigger.
Yeah, this I think is the one you're
You're
just big old hunk over here.
He's still lighter too.
Yep.
So maybe them two will be brindle. Kishma's like, put my baby down right now.
Oh, did you baby? Here's a baby. Did you baby? Oh my God, look at him. He's trying so hard to nurse.
He's angry, man.
Hey there.
He's just
Hello.
aggressive.
Hello.
He's not actually aggressive.
Hello.
But he is spotting me.
Oh, did you cutie?
Yeah, he's not. He's a very
Did you cutie? Did you cutie? It's okay. Nope. The kisses on the nose. I love to give him kisses. This is truly the joyous part of having puppies, is when they're this small. And I mean, I will say that it's tough because they're very fragile at this age. They'll be a week old tomorrow, which usually once you make it past a week, you're pretty safe. You're in the clear. Not always, but most of the time. I'd say 95% of the time. You know, they're not going to get laid on, and you know, usually if they're not going to make it, they haven't already. So, very excited about that. They're just looking really good. This guy here is a hunk. Man, look at the face on this dude. Look at the face on you. Look at this guy. Let me see if I can get it good. Hi there. Look at that. Look at that hunk.
Oh, look at that whole big man.
Let me see. Yep, look at that face.
He's chubby.
He's
He's a
trying to...
crybaby too.
Yes, he is.
Oh my God, crybaby.
Big old baby.
Where's the sweetheart?
Big old chunk. Can I see your face? There it is. There's that face. There's that cutie face. Look at those feet. Do you see that foot? Big old foot. Did you big old feetses? Did you big old feetses, huh? Yes, you are. Did you cutie patootie? Would you cutie patootie? See, when they're this old, a lot of people don't know this yet, but their ears are not even opened yet. The ears are not open. The eyes are not open. Hello, cutie. I know. Mama loves you. Give me kisses. All right, you go sit down with your mama. These guys over here relaxing. Whew. So, yeah, they're looking really good. Everybody's doing quite well. Happy and healthy. I thought that I had one of our puppy buyers, or the person who's put a deposit down, was asking for clarification on something, and I didn't even realize that it was something that I needed to kind of discuss, but I figure, you know what, might as well. So, the gentleman was under the impression that a health guarantee meant that there would be a guarantee that there would be no health problems with the puppies. And unfortunately, that is not what a health guarantee is for. The health guarantee is much like the warranty that you get on a vehicle. No one can guarantee that nothing will happen to your vehicle, or that nothing will happen to your dog. Now, we can do everything we can, which we have. We've health tested. We've bought from good lines. We've done all the things that we know to do, providing good nutrition, to try to ensure that these puppies have the best possible chance at having a healthy, long life. However, in the event that we have a puppy that is affected by some type of genetic issue, something, very debilitating and life-threatening, like we're talking hip dysplasia, heart problems, any of the big deals that are on all of our health guarantees, then we will replace the puppy. So you don't have to give the dog back. We're not like that. It's just basically stating that we have done our best. We have this, 2-year health guarantee. I also offer a lifetime temperament guarantee. And if, for whatever reason, if the puppy is affected and it's within our guarantee, then we will replace the puppy. Having said that, the gentleman had told me about an instance with another breeder where he bought a dog from a breeder and it was supposed to be a good dog, and then the dog suffered I can't remember exactly what it's called right now, but it's a really common ailment that dogs get, very active dogs get. And I asked him what the dog's weight was like, and asked him to send me a picture. And later on in the conversation, he kind of admitted that the dog was overweight. So one of the things that's really big in our contract is that you not keep your dogs overweight. And I've contacted puppy buyers of ours before to let them know that their dogs were overweight, because it's a big deal to us. These are big dogs already, but for some reason, they're very prone to, people just not quite. I honestly don't think it's intentional sometimes. I think sometimes it is, but most of the time, at least in my experience with my puppy buyers, it just seemed to be that they weren't quite aware that their puppies were a little overweight and could lose some weight. And so it helped kind of having my dogs around to kind of see what their puppies should look like, especially considering that there's a lot of misinformation out there. So keeping a healthy weight on your puppy is in our standard. It's important. We take it very seriously. When we want to see pictures, we want to know that the puppies are being taken care of. So in the same way that any if you take an overweight person and you go out and you run them, well, the odds are they're gonna, especially if they're not a well-trained, always out there working out kind of person, then the odds of them injuring themselves are pretty big. And they also have what are called weekend warriors. So a weekend warrior is a person whose dog is inactive during the whole week. Maybe it lays in a kennel all the week, or maybe it just lays on the couch all week waiting for its parents to get off. And then on the weekend, then the owner takes it out, takes it to a dog park or wherever, and lets it run like crazy. And so, there's always a potential for injury then too. And this really just comes down to common sense. If you were training an athlete, would you do the kinds of things that I've spoken about here? Probably not, right? You'd want them to be in shape, and you would also want to have them warmed up and well exercised, so that their body can handle the stresses of running around and being super active. So it's something to keep in mind. Like I said, nobody, I don't care who you are, nobody can guarantee you that a puppy will never have an issue. That's why we have health guarantees. And so while we do our best, we definitely want to be clear on that. Having said that, all the puppies that we've sold out of our last litter so far have had no issues. And that's not true. We had one puppy that had one eye that was affected by cherry eye. It's a simple surgery. I think it was like $200, and it was taken care of. So it is something that does run in the breed, but is less common in dogs that have a head type like this, where they don't have the really wide eye set and the short muzzle and just stuff like that. So we did have one puppy that had it. The owner even said that he thought that it had to do with a reaction to the rabies vaccine, because the puppy had just had his rabies vaccine. But either way, that's the only thing that I've heard of out of any of my puppies that I've sold where there's been any type of issue. And like I said, cherry eye is so common in the breed that breeders do not even guarantee against it. Nobody's going to, because it's common. Like it is common in the breed. So I've been very fortunate to not have seen it myself, and to only have produced one puppy that had one eye with it. But it's not considered a serious thing in the world of the Corso. So anyway, I just wanted to, touch base on that. And if you guys can think of any other questions for me, don't hesitate to ask. And that's our little puppy update for this evening. Okay, y'all? Have a great night. Bye.